Join us on the Shark Stream.
And join us on Shark Stream.
Join us on the Shark Stream.
Join me on the Shark Stream.
Join us on the Shark Stream tonight.
Joey hit the lights, Bobby grabbed the mic. Chicken calling at you from the other side. Shark Stream, going live. We're about to enter water, only sharks survive. In 3, 2, 1.
You've always been able to find anything you need with a smartphone. Now you can use it to find a game of pool with the Solado app. Anywhere, anytime. You can even host a game, tournament, or lesson, and make money. See where you stack up against all the other players worldwide in the Solado ranking system.
Hey, hello everybody. This is Brian the Kickin' Chicken. I'm sitting here with Bobby Hunt, and we've got a second match for you to get underway in a moment. Another top 10 list match. Don Gartman, number 8, playing Jimmy Gravel, number 9. Should be a good match. These guys are don't let Don's Fargo rate fool you. I think that's I don't think he has robustness, as they say. Yeah.
Would that mean a lot of matches?
I don't think he has too many matches, so I think he plays pretty close to Jimmy's speed.
Hey, Andy, how are you?
Hey, good evening, Andy. How are you, sir? So they're all set for the lag.
Yeah, but where are they?
Might have went to take a quick bathroom break or something like that. For us thinking we're not ready.
I see him at the table.
Maybe just let them know. They can break up.
We gotta start sending that stuff.
It is. Like to walk, I thought.
Oh, you ready? We're waiting for you guys. Oh, okay, we're waiting for you.
That's what I thought, yeah. Perfect. All right, should be a good match. We just got finished with Crocodile Sean Dixon came up the winner against Yale owner Bobby Hilton. I'll tell you, Sean wasn't missing too much. What he did miss, interestingly enough, were pretty basic shots he missed. The hard stuff was going down for him.
I think he shoots so fast. He's gonna keep missing till he slows down.
Yeah, he's pretty quick, yeah. I think they're negotiating the last terms of their match here. As I told you, 200.
Yeah.
They're two good friends. They'll enjoy playing.
Good luck with that kidney stone, Andy.
Oh man, I've known plenty of people, and that's one of the most miserable things you could deal with. Most recently, our pal Brian Merrick had to deal with that right over last at Christmas time. That was a pretty close lag, but it looks like Jimmy won it, I think.
Yeah, I think Jimmy won it.
Yeah.
Hey, Colleen. Oh,
Hello.
she's talking to Andy Gal.
Everyone used to talk to us. Those were the days. Looking old Mally cue that he's been using forever. Used to make a nice cue.
Hi, Hector.
Hey, good evening, Mr. Sanchez.
Yeah, let's see how Jim breaks.
I want to thank our feature sponsors, Viking Hughes, Simonis Cloth, Aramith Products, and of course, Andy Gow. All of our local sponsors, thank you as well. Of course, thank you to our viewers. Really appreciate you guys tuning in. We're off.
Yeah, nice break. Let it go forward a little bit, but like he had nice power on it. Gotta hold that cue ball. Can he hit past the 3?
It'll show better.
Yeah, looks like he can.
Do you think he has enough to make it or just get out?
I think if he can hit it, he can make it.
It almost looks like to me he only has the right edge, if anything.
You
He might jump.
he wants the right edge.
No, I'm saying all he has is the right edge from where he's shooting.
Oh,
That would be the right edge. I think he's got to jump this ball, Bob, I think. Which actually isn't that big of a deal because he's only going to have to jump like a quarter of the 3 ball.
I would push before I jump.
Yeah, on the opening shot, I don't think, unless you really have a hanger, I think you want to jump into the first shot. But on this table, you know what? You're probably thinking if I miss, it's going to be tough to run out. And there are some tie-ups already. Worth it.
He had the whole, no, he had the whole ball. Did he get away with it? Oh, no. 22 out, it's a tough rack. Whole body came up when he hit it. Just
Yeah.
jumped at that point. He's Jim on this list. Oh, he's 10.
Mhm. No, actually, he's number 9. That wasn't updated what you saw out there. He's 9 and Don Gartman's number 8.
I think the 4 would go in the same pocket as the 3. Or was he gonna choose to play the 4 on the side? I know if I could get enough angle, I'd play for the
Same pocket.
3 and the 4 in the same pocket.
Mhm.
But I can't tell how much of an angle he has.
What do you think? Come up
Yeah.
under the 9 or right between the gate?
I
I think
think
you hit it now.
get between them, but come up. Can the 5 go by the 8?
That
can't
looks
tell
tough. Not real complicated to get on the other side of it to play it into the side or make a combo into the 9. He chooses to play that by the 6 ball. He could just slide on that other side of the 5. The other way. What do you do now? Bank or carom?
I would play it back. Just try to play it as a safe. And just hit it and stop it right there. If you make it, you got 6. If you don't make it, he should have a kick at it. Did that very well. If he can hit this, I can't tell. I'd like to see him go. He will go towards the 7, but I think he'd need a bridge to do that, and he's using bridge from that distance.
Yeah, pretty well, he might be able to,
He can reach it. Yeah.
a good idea, but he just didn't execute it real well. But that's not it's not a terrible leave.
I think Jim's gonna lock him behind that 7 next.
He seems like he should be able to.
Looks like it.
I also want to concentrate on leaving this purple 5 ball somewhere in the middle of the table. When you leave them near rails, they're easier to hit. Well, he's got a block on that ball.
Yeah, you
He'll
think
be able to He's gonna need 2 rails to get to this now.
Gonna go 2 or 1.
Going to.
Well, see what he can do with a ball in hand. I don't see,
They're letting pretty good.
yeah, the only thing I see, I don't see anything tough. He just has to make sure he doesn't screw up the 6. By playing it inside, he'll certainly screw it up.
I think he's gonna be tempted to play the side pocket 6.
Yeah, that's what gets you in trouble. You just bounce straight off the rail. From right here, you're in
You
line
got
with
straight
3,
in.
7 feet. The other way, you got about a foot.
Not disagreeing with you on this one. I would definitely be playing that in the corner. Well, now it looks like he's probably gonna play the corner. Actually, a little funny angle.
It certainly hits us with a little right. Just gotta be careful. You don't want to scratch because it's gonna go in that direction. But the shot itself isn't right.
Well, this is what happens when you
Hey, Paulie.
have to put a little spin on it and hit it hard. So, Paul. This looks like a tic-tac-toe here, right?
It looks like it.
That didn't hurt anything.
Kind of cute to see play with.
Don?
Yeah, it looks.
I
pretty-
am not
Oh, it
sure.
looks kind of nice.
He was eluding me when I was making my way to the booth. Perfect.
Very nice. He should. I assume he should win this one.
Yeah, just don't leave yourself, back. You want to bounce off the cushion. That's perfect. He's gonna leave himself a little more stretch, but he's straight in.
Oscar says it's a Paul Drexler excuse. It looks nice. Right? First blood here.
Yes, he did.
Now let's see how he breaks. Right on cut break. Didn't give much power into the break. Looks like he. You think he has a line behind all these balls? Right. I hope Andy's making a joke. Because I've liked Andy up until now. That could all change. Andy.
Yeah, you broke it at one time.
You're pushing out. He's trying to get.
Just getting that one back.
Yeah, can he hit it?
I think he's got to hit the. Yeah, I think he's got to kick it. Yeah.
Well, if I was going to kick it, I wouldn't kick it this way. I'd kick it off the short rail and up at it.
at distance.
Yeah, separate them. This one, you couldn't separate them that way. Let's see what he does. I guess the one goes, I think it goes on the side. If that's the case, you gotta worry about the scratching in this side off the pink ball. Nice shot. Nice shot.
Nicely done.
Yeah, that was a good shot. Yeah. Get on that three.
I'm looking for an extender. No bridge.
He's got an extender on his cue already. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what he was trying to do there.
The three doesn't go, does it?
No, he had to play the other side. Maybe I'm wrong. He didn't look too upset by it. Think he goes by that six?
What I'm looking at, no, it doesn't look like it goes. That's a good decision.
But I think he's got to just go for the one rail kick here. There's a really good chance of not leaving anything unless he hits it right dead on the nose. Hits it on the nose, get hurt. See, I like the way he played it. That way, either way it turned out, he had a good chance of leaving him what he did, a long shot. Look, at least he doesn't have to play position.
Yeah, that could be good.
Yeah, it looks- Shot, very nice. Oh, he went a little far, but he made a nice shot. This is gonna be tough getting on that five and the other side there.
Or is he gonna call the nine?
Little lane, he will take a shot at it.
I didn't see him call anything. They have said it. He played the side. Look at this.
Yeah, but he couldn't get on.
Must have somewhere to go. Get on the five. I heard what you're starting to say. And so now he's gonna have to settle for a bank. It's not a bad bank though. And it's gonna put him three rails into perfect position on the six if he makes it. Good. So now he's just gotta get around the nine ball coming back to the eight. Either nine is a problem.
It could be, but it shouldn't be. When it comes short of it. On the corner. Yeah, he didn't drill it.
Mhm.
Let it run right up through it.
Yeah. Jimmy, just draw back a little bit, make that corner shot, and he'll be good for the, oh, I'm sorry, excuse me. He'll go forward a little bit.
Just make it. He's gonna be all right.
Yeah. He just needs to stay underneath the line. Go back and forth twice, he'd be perfect. Speed.
No. Good start for both of them. Why is he hesitating?
Because it's table eight and he's going into the side. Look at these side pockets. Gives you pause, yeah. Nice shot. Good out, Jimmy. Hey, we're back live. Got Jimmy Gravel breaking at 1-1. If you could, guys, like, share, donate if you're so inclined. What's that? That won't come off?
It's on the screen. I can feel it.
Oh, you can feel it. Okay.
Yeah. It's not at all.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if you can fix this back.
So he did a cut break, got some good action off the ball, so I don't think he made
I
it.
don't think so either.
Gotta make it though.
Right. See anything positive trying to make this ball? Good play aside, but it's awful tough shot.
It really is. Again, going back to these sides of inside pockets, it's a tough angle. But if he makes it, he should. He could. I shouldn't say should. He could be in good shape for the 2-ball.
Nice kick.
That just worked. Yeah, that just worked out for him.
Bit, right? Holding it for a 3 could be a little bit.
I think he could just slow roll it if he wants to trust the table. And I say slow so he doesn't let the cue ball disappear underneath the 3. Head there, but he held it. I think I'm going safe now. You cut it? I mean, maybe he's feeling maybe he's feeling it and he'll try to cut it in.
No, because you're not going to have it. You know. You got an easy save.
Yes,
Couple of easy saves.
that's where he's heading.
That one, I might have gone the other way. I'll put the cue ball where the 3 is. I mean, the 3
Flip
down.
flop it. He had a better chance to hold it.
Because you're going to be in trouble. As soon as he plays this next stage, Jim's going to have him trapped. And he gave him the whole side of the ball.
And what's he going to put the cue ball over by the 6,
I would
5,
think so.
6, 8?
There's so much stuff on.
Yeah, there's a lot of blocker
Only thing-
capability
You just can't hit the purple ball.
on the way out with the 3.
Yeah, that's one thing that could go wrong. And if Jim wanted to be aggressive, he could draw the cue ball right in, off the 3, right into the 7.
Yeah,
But you're really guessing.
gambling on
how
where
it's
this
gonna
3 is
end
going to
up,
end
yeah.
up. And the cue ball, really. Yeah. Well, he took
did
that
it.
suggestion,
Yeah, but look,
and he's gambling here.
wait a minute.
Might be okay. He
I
might have.
don't think he was going to make it.
No, I don't think does he even have an edge now. Yeah, good call, Bobby. He went with that 7, but it was like our pal Grady would say, it was fraught with peril. Yeah, he's dead blocked.
Grady's not my friend.
I know. that,
Okay.
as I said it, as it was coming out of my mouth, I realized.
Andy wants you to draw some lines, chicken. He must have seen some of those straight lines you've been working on.
Oh yeah. The last one I did looked kind of like my EKG.
Let's see. It's about as tough a shot as you can get in the pool. Jacked up over a ball, especially when you're not very tall. Really left from shot. I don't know if the 5 goes, was it 3? 5 to the 6 could be a problem. And we haven't heard from Cliff White tonight.
Oh, I didn't let him know that was going to be on.
Is that your straight line, Brian, you're working on?
Yeah, I was trying to show the track that the ball should take. You have to put a lot of spin on to get that. I'm looking for the clear button. I don't have one. Isn't that great? We've got to look at
Let me
that.
change screen for a second. What if we just change the screen angle for a second and come?
Oh, we used to have a clear. Oh, showed up. Thank you.
Oh, he caught the 6 going in. Andy said nice.
Thank you, sir. Well, he should be out. There's nothing stopping him. I
Well,
think the 5 to the 6 is the key.
Yeah, I think that is the key. Gotta be careful this way. You don't want to get behind that 9.
Yeah, he just wants to, I think, settle for anything under the side pocket over here.
That's what I would think.
You need a little more juice.
Yeah, is what.
That cue ball under the 8's a little tempting right now.
I might check with the 6 behind the 8 and you go behind the 9.
Yeah, that would be easier.
Yeah, because if it's working really well, if you go for that 6 ball in the corner, you're gonna wind up a good shot on the 8. But you gotta really have confidence in making that shot.
Yeah. Well, he chose the 9, not bad.
He did it.
I don't know.
Good shot.
I don't know if he's got him fully blocked.
Can't tell. Looks like it in that
It
monitor.
might be a swerve or jump an edge of the 9 ball.
I'm not a fan of jump cues, but I think this one I would be jumping.
Yeah, this looks.
Actually, that looks like the 6 is too far to make it the side.
Yeah, it looks like a very tough jump cut.
But over here it looks easy.
That's a super thin cut, and when you're jumping, you don't want to work with such a small.
I think you shoot right on. Maybe you can shoot right on it.
Well, let's see.
Looks like it.
Act a little bit.
Monitors look so different. All right, well, this is tough. The 6 is on the rail.
Just spin this one in.
Yeah, tough shot, but he's teed off of it.
Nice shot.
Nice, yeah.
Tough 8 ball.
That was a really good shot.
By spinning it in, he put so much inside on it that the
Yeah.
cue ball tracked way down.
That was a nice good shot too.
Can't fault that decision.
Little
A little more power would have been good.
nice distance between the cue ball and the 8 ball though.
Yep. Yeah, it's quite.
Ooh, it's very warm in here. What are you gonna do, Brian?
I don't know if he's going all in on this. It looks like he's thinking about it real hard, like he wants to play it. No, he's playing safe.
Oh boy. Well, he can almost do the same shot he did a few months ago if he doesn't think he can cut it. But if he does cut it, I'd use the tip inside, so scratch cross side. Jumped his whole body jumped up in the air,
He did.
but that inside would have crossed out. I also think with a tip inside on those thin cuts, it's easier to aim. Yeah, good he hits this.
Nice shot.
Nice shot. What's he gonna do?
He's going to get a love tap here.
I don't
No
love
love
that
tap. Going diagonal. And I want to give a big shout out to our friend Dave Longo Jr. He's home recovering, and I wish him the best.
Yeah, I miss seeing him in here.
Nice shot.
Nice shot, Jim. Jim on head 2-1. Back to back good shots.
Oh, how did I find that camera?
Yeah.
Did you get your yard work done?
Well, I mowed the lawn,
I
yeah.
know you're taking a second pass at it, right?
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Ways are crooked.
The rain we've got in the forecast plus what we've had, you'll be doing it again soon.
Yeah, it was pretty high. All right, Jim. See how he breaks. Oh, Brian,
He's changing his spot where he's breaking from.
Brian's telling us the booth camera's been fixed.
Yeah, oh yeah, very good.
Thank you. No one told us.
Yeah, worked good. Got to see my bald spot even. All right, well, what do we got here? We've got a one ball that will go.
We probably got a little careful that hitting that pink ball. That cue ball's gonna go really close to the corner.
Yes, it is.
Only, except for that, I like the shot. Well, you know what? 2 to 3 is so tough. I might not even bother trying to make this shot. Let's see how he plans on playing it.
Yeah, he's gonna play it. He's gonna try to make that ball.
Good shot.
He left himself pretty thin here.
Couldn't hold it.
Was all that to try to avoid the four?
I think so. I don't see what else you would try.
Yeah. Hey, very good. Nicely done, Jim. I'm sorry, that was Don. Nice shot, Don.
Another inch behind that would have really locked him up.
Very true. He's got a easy kick angle here.
Yeah, he can easily leave distance.
Yeah, he wants to hit this cue ball pretty full off of the rail so that he'll hopefully, the idea would be to get this cue ball to go below the side pocket by a foot or two and then release down underneath the speedy one. Oh, he's going, see, I don't like this way.
It's gonna be harder to leave him safe. But
He's not going to be safe, I don't think.
see how far it goes.
Nope. Got a shot straight in.
It's gonna be hard to get down to 3 though.
Yeah, well, I'd be able to just stop it where it is.
But what's he gonna do if he stops it? I don't think he can get to 3.
Yeah, that's very funny, Andy. Yeah, so there was no need for that.
I should try. You can't win. That was a nice kick.
Worked out for him.
That was a nice kick. We did that.
Nice hit.
And
He's going to duck. He's going to duck here.
How nice that came out.
He almost got the 9 ball in the way. Yeah, that 2 ball's tough. Tough action. If he wants to go offensive and try to make the 3 in order to get good on this 4 ball, he's going to have to hit it with a bit of pace.
Jump in it, Brian.
So he doesn't have it.
I think that's his jump cue.
Yeah, it looks like.
I hit it.
Should be able to send Whitey down under the 8 ball area.
Yeah, get that cue ball behind the 4 if you can. Someone's on that short rail. He went for
Going
it.
for it.
I didn't like that, Brian, because even if he made it, what was he going to do next? And I've never seen him play the guy safe. At least he was still in control of the table.
It's a big gamble what he was doing because of the reasons you specified. And I think, and we've talked about this plenty, with this table being such a tough table, I think the guys just rely on, yeah, I'll take a flyer, and if I miss, there's another 6, 7, 8 balls on the table. And yeah, pretty much daring your opponent to go out. Not a good strategy because you're going to eventually run into people that do shoot back at you and they're going to clear tables.
Plus, if it's that tough to run out when he's shooting it himself, he's gonna have a long show.
Yeah, it's a good habit to try to play like you're playing everybody like they're a good player.
I think even the pockets are tighter. Still supposed to play it the same way as you always do.
Yeah, yeah, I believe that as well.
But you jar 1 or 2, and now you're wondering, You start wondering if you can make anything.
Well, this game we are addicted to definitely has a psychological aspect to it, doesn't it? Start doubting yourself, it becomes
Just thinking when I said jar the ball.
yeah.
Oh, I got jarred one time. Eh, Terrible experience.
Well, I was never in any situations that would have even had me vulnerable to that. Nobody cared. I was never in that big of a deal. I mean, I've been in some big games, obviously, but never on a regular basis where that would come up. Where were you when that happened?
That was Delaware.
How'd they get you?
Well, the guy I was with is supposed to be keeping an eye on my drinks,
Yeah.
but he was too busy talking to a girl at the counter. The guy I'm playing is being staked by the bartender.
So obviously, he's being asked to distract them.
And, I never blame them for jarring me. It was my own fault for letting it happen.
Yep.
I've never looked at things like blame the person who did it. They're supposed to do that to beat me. I just, my friend was supposed to pay attention.
We're different in that regard. I would figure that to be a personal attack.
I know. They're just trying to win.
Yeah,
He might have got behind that 7. Actually, after I got jarred that night, I went back to Connecticut. And I remember thinking, if these people are going to try to poison me just to win my money, then I don't want to play pool anymore. And I came back to Connecticut and I got a job. And then 2 weeks later, I said I'd rather die.
you'd rather be poisoned.
I quit the
play
job
pool.
and went back down to Maryland. I could.
You're a complex person, I'll tell you.
I don't really.
But it really boils down to you're not that complex when you think about it. It's you're an addict.
Well, we
You
all
wanna
are.
play- yeah, we are
We're still
lifers.
stuck here.
Oh yeah. But to choose, that's great. To choose
Yeah, I'd rather die.
the option of
Yeah.
being poisoned by somebody in your drink.
And I remember the name of the guys that did it. I remember the bar.
Give them a shout out. Tell them.
Long and wouldn't want to. Everyone who's been in the area already will know who I'm talking about. That was a nice shot right there. I had another time. I didn't get jarred, but when you're playing, when you're down south, the Southerners, unlike the Northerners, are nice people, and they they'll buy you drinks when you're playing. Well, I don't drink at all.
Nice shot. Them.
Get that perfect. I don't drink at all, but they would buy me drinks while we're playing, and I would sip it for hours. I was in a place it was Greenville, South Carolina, if I recall.
Mhm.
And it was about noon, and I'm playing a guy, and I'm robbing the guy, $10 nine ball, and the guy wants to buy me a drink. I don't want it, but I have to say yes. So what they drank in this bar was red eye, and what I understand it to be, they would take beer and put tomato juice in it, and so he bought me a red eye, but I got unlucky. They ran out of tomato juice, so they got beer, and they were pouring ketchup in the beer. And the guy with me, Eddie, he's laughing at me because he knows I don't drink, but I got to drink this stuff down because we're stealing.
You got to take them.
I had to
Take one for the
take
team.
one for the team. I did.
Jeez.
Oh my goodness. I hope I never have to do that again.
Not to put too much business out on the airwaves, but it, no comment, no further comment required. But it's making me all this talk about jarring and such makes me think about. I wonder if they ever resolved that situation with Jason's wife. If
Oh,
anybody ever got held to account for that
I never
nonsense.
heard of anything
Yeah,
more than originally happened.
and that's messing with a player's wife.
I would assume they were going after Jason.
And it was
and-
just a
and Ara
wrong
just got
person
in the
picked up
middle.
the
Yeah, because what could they do? Half the pool players I know, you could poison their wife right there. They'll still keep shooting.
oh yeah,
You know,
they give you a tip or
That's
something.
why I don't think you go after a wife. But she's the one that got hurt.
I saw something and I can't. It was clever. I wish I could remember the details about it.
Too.
Yeah, I
Okay.
did. Yeah, I can't remember the details about it, but you know how they have a big problem with girls, the date rape stuff, all that going on.
Yeah.
Somebody came out with an invention where girls that if they're going to leave their drinks unattended, There's something you could do with your, like a special kind of cap you could put over your drink.
Oh, protect it.
Yeah, it's a good, I thought it was a good idea.
The bar should be offering that stuff to the women.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I think they should have, if it exists, they should do that, protect their customers.
Yeah, just like have them available, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see much here, so I assume he's gonna thin one side or the other. Either way, it looks like pretty good save.
Just once you get the cue ball back on, you
Yeah.
get two ball. That general area. Oh,
I
move it
think
that way.
He's playing
Okay.
the other way.
Well,
He can get hurt, but he's gonna be in trouble.
I think Jim's gonna be able to get that cue ball
Wherever he wants.
down underneath. I don't think he'll play the one down. I
He,
think
he
he'll
could
let the
though, like
cue-
a one pocket shot. You shoot it firm, a top inside. But I think
No,
it's
I'm
easy.
looking at it. Maybe the one is the one to go down table.
See, I would have liked seen him shoot that with inside English. That would have brought the cue ball straighter across.
Yeah,
now
more
we're-
more more
yeah.
more near the blockers. Well, he ended up pretty good. I mean, he could see the ball for sure, but he's shooting almost out of the jaws. I think he'll leave the cue ball there, I'm guessing, by the 2-10, 2-8. No, he went the other way. And it worked out okay. Not great. He can thin that ball.
Robert Stevens loves my stories. Well, I have a lot of them. And most of them, I'm not the hero.
Wow.
Did he play that?
You serious?
Did he play that or did he play safe?
That was phenomenal.
Let's see the jump.
Did I miss it? Did I wait too late?
If he played that, that was a great
And,
shot.
and especially into these pockets.
What's he gonna do?
Come up with another.
Oh, he has the whole ball. Nice shot. Very nice. But he's in trouble again. Oh, wait, I spoke too soon.
He's in good shape.
He's perfect. Very nice. But just roll it in then. He rolls it in. He's got the pink ball hanging on the side. I wouldn't jack up at all. Very nice. Oh, he didn't hit that as full as I thought he would.
It was about as slow as he could have hit it. I think he still got that right into the side. He's just going to have to take care of what to do. He might choose to go down and hit a rail and come back.
If
But you're working around the 9 ball now.
If I did that, I'd take 2 rails, go down to there and spin it to the right,
Mm-hmm.
and he'd get away from everything. You remember Robert Stevens remembers Rack 'em Up in East Haven. That was about 40 something years ago. That was a nice little pool room.
So he did that.
Oh, but he didn't have the side spin,
He's good.
but he came out really good.
Oh yeah, I think he could. Can he draw back and play the other side with the 6?
I think.
Or is he going to go forward?
Well, if it's not straight, I would just stun it and shoot the 6 in the corner where you're standing. But it's hard to tell how straight the angle is.
Looks like there's a tiny bit of angle, so that
If there's an
the
angle,
stun shot would work.
yeah, you just want to get anywhere because it's easy to get the 6.
And
Yeah,
that's just what he did.
That was perfect. Rack 'em Up East Haven was a nice pool room, Brian, back in the
I'm
70s.
not familiar with it. Yeah.
Well, the best part of it, right next door was an Animal Kingdom. And
Oh, I know you knew that guy.
yeah, and the guy who owned it owned a few of them, and he liked to bet on pool. So
I
it
remember
was
those
it
Animal
was just
Kingdoms.
a perfect situation for me at the time.
Remember, didn't the guy from Animal Kingdom, didn't he come down? Was it Gilbo's place? Who was it down in
Bill Black?
Gil Black? Sorry, Gil
Yeah,
Black. That's who I meant.
Michael, one of the sons.
Yes, one of
Yeah,
the
they were-
sons from Animal Kingdom
they were
came down
four.
there in Bridgeport.
There were 4 or 5 boys.
Nice shot.
Good hit. Good hit.
Well, you can't let up on this shot either. I think he's fine for the scratch concern. I think he'll stay. If he makes the 9, he should stay under the side pocket.
Yeah, I would use low left and get away from the hit between the corner and the side.
Yeah, not bad.
I don't like hitting a straight center ball. Don't worry about.
Nice
He hit that
shot.
nice, good shot, Jim. For fun times when the animal kingdoms are still around.
I remember those stores. I do.
There were a bunch of them.
This is back in the days of Ruby Vine. Ruby Vine.
Ruby Vine actually
Railroad.
financed the pool room in Brantford.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah, his nephews, Ronnie and Dennis Krasno, Ruby financed it. It became a Saturn dealership eventually. But it was quite a little pool room. That's where I was the house pro, which oh man, all I do is tell jokes, stories.
Even then?
Yeah, that was pretty what I'm good.
All right, we got Jimmy breaking at, what have we got here? 3-2.
3-2. In fact, that place in Brantford, I can't remember what it's called now, on Brantford Hill. They were the first time I'd seen great pool tables felt, and now it's become popular.
It's come around full
Yeah.
circle, right?
Yeah, that was the first
That
time.
is one other color that I would consider.
Tolerable.
He got a hold of those and he ends up with an unfortunate kick into the side. You know, and you'd think with this layout, a lot of guys would be out from here. This table complicates it.
The only real problem I see is the 6 to the 7 could be a little bit of a problem. Everything else looks pretty simple. 1, 2, 3. Assuming he gets good on the 3, everything is open. It is. Why would preside?
You have a look at this 3 ball.
Can't tell. Can he get by the 4?
It's close. I think he can.
If he can, it's got a pretty easy position.
Yep.
If there's any angle at all, I go forward.
I would too. That's going to give you the
Any angle.
that's going to give you a chance to get good on this four side shot.
Jim's really studying it. So let's
Well, that must mean it's that close. Yeah.
Yeah, it must be real close. He kicking it off the bottom
It
rail.
almost looks like he's
I
going
think
to
he's kicking it. Yeah, whoa, he hit that hard.
He got separation, but I think he's going to sell it out. Maybe not. Look out, 9 ball.
Maybe I could shoot the 9. Yeah.
Not too hard to slide over and get a hit on the 9, but making it's another
Making
scary.
it's tough. It'll be a really great shot if he can do it. I think it looks like he's doing it.
Yeah, he missed it. Sometimes you feel like it's a free roll. You got to go for it. Yeah.
This looks a little tricky. I don't think he can get by the 5 over there. Was he going to shoot in this corner and draw it back and forth?
And my poor old eyeballs that just got dilated today, by the way, still a little fuzzy. I think it goes. He's back cutting it, but I think it goes past the 5 if he wanted.
Should shoot it if it does.
Well, he's tied it up now, or maybe not.
Maybe he's going to have a really tough time to get on the 4. Makes the 3. How's he going to not run into the 6?
The 6, he might get a ticky off the 6 and come up table.
Hello, Rich. Glad you're watching. Hope you enjoy it. What a nice shot. But he had no chance of getting on the next ball.
Hey, Rich
That's
from
right.
Italy,
That
thank you
was-
very much. Sorry.
Yeah, we never tried it because it was a tough shot. without a future. But he did make a nice shot making it. And what's he doing? Is he banking it?
Might go twice across.
Oh,
No,
he's
he's
safe.
played safe.
I like that. I like that.
Well, he wanted to get down near the front rail. They left it out where it is a makeable shot. I think you got to go in on this shot.
Tough to get on the next one.
He's going to be tracking if he goes 2 rails. He'll be tracking him, but it seems like he's going to come under the 5.
Kind of open the pocket up now. Still 5-6 is not easy. Watch it from Italy. That's
That's
a
great.
record for us.
Yeah. Really appreciate you guys watching from wherever you are. How nice is it to have a European watcher? Terrific. Thank you guys. If you could share, like, donate if you're so inclined. This is Brian the Kickin' Chicken sitting here with Bobby Hunt enjoying a nice top 10 list match. Watching the Yale Sharks thing.
I think he trying to see if that 4 goes by the 5 in the corner. If it doesn't, I assume he'll play safe. If it does, just roll it in. It'll be out the next. It sure looks close to me. Oh, we have someone watching from Ontario, Canada.
Very good. We got Eric Gravel. Is Gravel a French name?
Thank you, Rich.
Are you any relation to where Jim Gravel playing right at the table now?
Very nice. Yeah.
Ah, he's related. Thanks for tuning in. We had the Canadian
No,
contingent.
he's not related. What he was saying,
Oh,
it's a big name in Canada.
oh, it is French name.
Yes.
Okay.
He's
Gotcha.
not related.
Very good.
This one, can he reach this? This is, he's tall, but look at how long he's really stretching out to do this one. Gotta worry about the side over here when you're stretching like this. Oh boy, that was tough what he was trying to do.
Well, he missed it good though. I think he might be able to slide this cue ball underneath the 9. Maybe. Well, I'm looking at the top monitor. Maybe not.
No, I like what you're thinking. Only negative I can see, in order to make it over there, that 6 is going awful close to banking. It's gonna be going right towards the corner. Well, he double kissed.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, he saw something we
It's
didn't
still
see.
going. It's still going.
He saw us, he got bad on the 7.
Does he have angle that he can drift down if he makes this cross side?
You know, it's funny, that monitor looks easy.
No.
On mine, it looks tough. What he's thinking about. The Oscar says Jim knocked him out because took his spot.
Yeah, I don't like leaving the 9 ball or
Yeah,
the 7 near the
That's
9.
good. Well, this one looks like another bank shot.
Boy,
And this is one of the ones I like to thin it normally, but that 9 is huge. If he cuts it to the left, so it goes towards the 9. I mean, I think
I swear to you, this is just a total insanity shot. I would play this 7 4 rails. I'd call the 9 and I'd slide over and try to get it. I would try to go off of the short rail.
remember that tomorrow when
Look at
I
you.
ask you to play some baseball. That shot.
I think it's hey, listen, you're totally gambling on where you're going to end up if you know it's about a
Well, he could
30%
bank this
shot.
back here to where he's standing.
Well, he chose to go right up the middle.
Yeah, that's
I think he hit it a little too
he
hard
did.
though.
But he always had that shot available.
Pretty good though. Pretty good. The problem with this is that if you make it, your automatic position on the 9.
He got one little on the side pocket if he spins it in.
Yeah, well, he's probably going to spin it. I mean, that's going to help him.
That's something I had a little problem when I played the carbon fiber shaft.
The
The
spins.
spin shots, yeah. I felt like I
Nice. Look how beautiful. Beautiful shot.
very nice. That might be the best shot of the set.
Give the man a boom on that. That was a beauty. And don't let up. And he did.
Wow. It's such a great shot.
After that last shot, man.
Oh, yeah, too bad. I don't care who wins. I just hate to see him miss an easy shot.
Well, after making such a beautiful
Yeah,
shot.
he made the winning shot. So Jim just went ahead 4-2.
He did. That he did.
You've always been able to find anything you need with a smartphone. Now you can use it to find a game of pool with the Solato app. Anywhere, anytime. You can even host a game, tournament, or lesson, and make money. See where you stack up against all the other players worldwide in the Solato ranking system. Use your ranking to qualify for invitationals, large payout tournaments, and events. The pool table is your arena, your stadium, your court. It's harder than people.
Okay, back to live action. Jim Gravel is breaking at 4-3. No, apologize, 4-2.
Yeah, we took it for granted it on one last rack with a easy 9-ball.
Yep.
Well, let's see what this does.
I think he made a whole lot of nothing.
Nothing, it looks like it. Too bad because he had a nice shot to start with the one hanging.
Yeah.
It's a little tricky getting good on the two because he's got to really flirt with the side pocket over here.
Yeah, and he needs to be somewhat straight-ish.
Pretty close, yeah.
Or you could play a safety on the two shot. I mean, that's going to be available pretty easy. Look how nice he drew that, and he's not in trouble.
I don't know if he can get it.
Where's the break? Where's the break button?
You want to mute it?
Yeah.
We give him a ball in hand. About the only way you're going to get good on that ball with a ball in hand. 2, 3, 4 is hard.
He's. I would be seriously thinking about 3 fouling him. I mean, you could lock him right up on this 4 ball. Leave the 2 somewhere where if you get another chance, you'll be able to do something out here.
He was
Thinking about it, but
he
he did all that thinking, and then when he went to actually execute it, it was very sudden.
Poked it.
Yeah.
Well, that was pretty nice. That was, it's an easy hit, but it was nice how he got it buried in there.
Yeah.
This shot, you just shoot straight top spin in the rail and hit the 2. It's going to stop right there.
Yeah, I would make sure I'm threading that too, not to hit anything. Just get out of there. You need a rail, though. You have to get a rail.
He's jacking up.
He's going to hit it hard. Yeah, I would have hit it softer. But he ends up with a.
Looks like he left him a shot.
Yeah, you can make that cut both ways, either back cut or forward cut it.
Well, I'd cut it, then back cut it.
Yeah.
If you can't get on the 3, going the other way. Good shot if it makes this and gets good on the 3. Nice shot. Very nice. He's still kicking himself for missing that 9 ball. Or I would be. Be a little careful here. He doesn't bump into that 6 too hard.
He almost.
Oh boy. Well, maybe he was playing safe. I doubt it, but maybe he was. Can he get it between the 3-7? Looks like he's shooting right at it.
At the Anderson window, right?
He was kicking.
He was kicking.
Look at this.
He got a. He was getting it.
I thought he was getting smoked.
Well,
He's gonna put the 3 in. Did he hit a hard hit? He just
nice speed.
kick the end. Not hit it 4 to hit it.
Yeah.
3 goes up here, 2 goes back over towards the 2. 7.
Yeah.
Okay. He might have got fortune. I don't think he can do anything with it. At least he's not slipping.
I would try to play a. I know he'd have to jack way up to try to stop the 3. I try to stop it and send this 3 ball around table under the 9, under the 9-7 area.
I was thinking roll forward instead of. Yeah, it's kind of what you talked about. Had it gone if that 9 went. Uh-oh.
Well.
That's why I hate fooling them.
That's tough. Well, look how appetizing this side pocket shot is. That is a skinny angle, isn't it?
And this monitor, it doesn't look so bad. From it, it looks impossible.
Hey,
That looks so back there, I play safe.
yeah.
But on mine, I would have shot at it. 3, 4. One of the few times I say my position broke the whole side.
Makes sense.
Yeah, normally I don't like the side, but I don't think he has a lot of choice here. He's that hard, too hard.
Yeah, he's going to end up in the one place on the table where he doesn't have this ball.
Behind the 6.
You know,
My God, he's a. Oh,
Uh,
I don't know.
it's going down table.
You know, on my monitor, it looks like it goes, Brian.
Oh, I think he's got it. Yeah.
But on this one, it looks to me like it doesn't.
Yeah, he's got that.
Closer. Here. This pocket, you don't hit it perfect. It's gonna jar right out. Unless he's going forward. Surprised he went forward.
Danger.
Yeah, I would have. But he came out of it pretty good. But
I don't know how he's getting on
yeah,
the seven ball.
I don't see him getting out of the 7 ball.
I would almost be tempted to cross this in front of the 8. Try not to make. Yeah, I'd avoid the 8 with the cue ball if I could. Play speed where if you miss this cross corner. Oh, look at this. Moving ball. You know, your instinct is to just grab it and put it back where it's supposed to go, but he did the right thing. He checked with his opponent, with Jim to see.
Yeah, grinding it.
Oh, yeah. It's a mess.
Well, I assume he's gonna draw it because I don't see what else can he. I don't know if he can go forward from it.
Yeah, from here you don't have the that shot I was talking about. I think you play safe here.
But it looks like he's going forward.
Oh, I thought he was dead straight in. I'm not sure what this does. Was he trying? He was trying to get behind
I think he's
the
playing safe. Yeah,
trying to get behind the 8 ball.
he did get safe.
Might have got it. Might have. Yeah.
I don't think he got anything. Oh, left a shot.
It really is tricky
This
getting
is
up.
not, I think you got to play the small rails behind the 8. You know, low left.
Yeah, come out skinny, right? So that you
Yeah.
have you end up on the short side of the 7.
Yeah, but I would hate to bet on that. Yeah. He's going forward, so that's different than I would have done. Well, that's because that's what he's looking at. But if that's the
You
case,
gotta be a little
then
more-
why did he drop it?
I'd be on this side of the table.
I let it come in. Stop here.
Yeah, exactly.
This way, maybe unless he has a 7's easier than it looks.
Well, he got where you needed to be. Yeah, because he might brush a little bit of the 9. If he can avoid the 9, he can get in good shape for the 8 ball.
He can't avoid it. Jim's left-handed, so this should be pretty fairly easy shot for him. Make a 7, play the 7 to get on the 8. You know, he doesn't have to stretch or anything. Get more spinners than I thought. It's hits at 6 places. Should be okay. 6 is
Worried about sliding across the table. 9 position. And you can just slide over it. Very nice. Overdid it.
somebody's supposed to understand that.
You got 2 choices. Drill it cross side or send it long across by where the Brunswick badge is.
Maybe so. But they hit it at the speed with like this. And I'm not sure. Oh. Oh, what's going on here? He lost the other. No, 4-3.
Making a match out of it. Pretty unfamiliar with where we're at. Here's a look at Yale Billiards. Okay, back to live action. Don's a little animated. I think he's feeling good about getting out of that. Breaking at 3-4. Like and share if you can, guys. Really appreciate that. Donate if you're so inclined. This is Brian the Kickin' Chicken. I'm sitting here with Bobby Hunt.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. So
And he got decent action off it. Well, it looks like a drill. What's he got left there? It's like a Canadian goose. Oh, let's-
I'd rather have the sound. It'd be cool. Because the speakers don't pick up the music.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's what they told us last year.
Hey guys, we're going to open the door to try to get a little air circulating in here. Can you comment and let us know if the noise, the music, and all that is coming through? We have noise canceling microphones, but not sure if it can get that. Okay, we have the doors open now, so let us know if it sounds bad.
And now that bland.
Yeah, it did. The volume went down.
Trouble getting good at it.
Can you go forward?
You can,
Spin out of there?
you can go forward with top left. It hooks around the 6. You're not going to go forward with.
Wow.
He drew it.
Nice shot. And you're still dealing with a 4 ball. I don't know if he can play short side if he has the angle to go forward. Let's see.
The 4-6.
He might be able to go forward.
4-6 is.
No, and he's dead perfect on it now. Except, no, perfect.
Thanks, Andy.
All right, good.
Oh boy, you got that so quick. Got right into the ring.
Did he leave it or no?
I think so.
You think that goes?
I think that's a cut or little. Well, that ball might be a problem, but I don't think making it. Unless they're touching, but it doesn't look like explosion. Oh, well, we'll never know now. Thank you, Brian.
Really appreciate that. Thank you.
Closer.
Yeah, I might consider 3 rail and come into that last rail soft.
That's kind of where he's standing.
Yep.
Unless he can roll it forward and stay here. He can
The staying here is not bad because that gives you the angle to get right out for the 7 side.
He must not have had a line.
All right, so he played the soft 3. That ain't too bad. We have to work a little harder to get on the 7 ball. I think it's just a draw shot unless he can cheat a little and come out.
Hard to cheat these.
Yeah, I'm wondering if we do like a rail first and not scratch. Yeah, he tried that.
Stitch there.
Decent. Like this, and you probably win the rack. Didn't roll off, did you?
It was in the air.
It was about 150 miles. Nice shot. For sure. Gonna be up to him if he plays this soft into the rail and just shoots the other corner, or he may want to just shoot a little firmer and play them both from the same. He elected the latter, and he's looking good.
He is pretty good.
Nice out.
Did we just tie it 4-4?
We got action.
hit the lights, Bobby grabbed the mic, chicken, calling at you from the other side. Shock 3, going live. We're about to enter water, only sharks survive. In 3, 2, 1.
Okay, here we are back live. Don Pollock breaking, tied up 4-4. Right, he made a ball.
So he's getting punished. Looks like the two got in the way.
When all the balls are laying out, they're pretty good, but he does not have a starter ball. Might have an edge. If he has the edge, he could just thin the right side of it, send the cue ball back down under the 3. Yeah, I think that's what I would do.
You can hit it.
Just play a push. I wouldn't have played that.
I wouldn't either. If I'm his opponent, I shoot this. I don't give it back.
Yeah. And I mean there's some exceptions, but generally if you're gonna play a push shot, I try to have them on the cushion. The strategy worked.
What do you got for lucky? Can't tell. He can hit it. He can hit it full, and he can put him in a spot. Credit to the one bag up. Well, it's 4 and it stays there. Can't tell how much he can hit from the side. Always looking. You're scratching a second. With Lane, I might think of ducking right now. Got him on the first one. 2 to 3. Looks really tough to me. It's pretty easy to say. Yeah, it's tough. But so they give him up. You got the whole ball. A tough shot, so it's not a given.
Watch the cue ball either way. Yeah, I think he's gonna play the corner. Overcut the side. Easy to do.
I play safe again. Actually, from this monitor, I shoot at the side. I might have different than you. Great top spin. Bring the cue ball straight across the table towards the 7. Yeah, a little farmer. Looking at, I would think he's going to play this. This straight top spin is going to get him down to the bottom rail. With the 4, if he makes the 3. Not do anything with the cue ball. It's gonna do it on its own. They overcut it. He reached this, or you have to use a bridge. Left-handed, he can reach it. Hey, what I too hard. Yeah, too hard. He struck the line, but he's 2 feet closer. Yeah. Made it tougher on himself. Been a long time to shoot this shot. You think I'm playing safe? Oh boy. He jabs. He makes the mind to shoot. He just jabs it really quickly.
You gonna end up okay?
Looks
No. Position here on the 7 should work out pretty good. That was unfortunate.
safe.
I think you can attribute that to all the spin he put on it. He put a boatload of
And he
spin.
didn't have to.
Oh, he really didn't. He was going for perfection on the position.
Might be Jim if I'm Jim. I get played off long rail, short rail, kick off section.
Yeah, and get that separation, man. Just try to gauge that 6, not to touch the 8-9.
He's looking at the 1 rail kick. I think the 2 rail is a shot.
Get it fuller,
I think so.
and it's probably an easier hit, honestly.
I think so.
This requires a lot of spin.
I see Jason Rollins on the next table. Must be waiting for some. He couldn't one more. He went right at it. Got away with it, I think.
Yeah, it looks like he's got him.
Yeah, I think he looks like you're gonna. Looks like you shoot right at it. Sure, you look like it goes. But now it looks like he's kicking it. See how that turned out. Should lose the rack after that one. Jim have to do anything but cinch this ball. Top right, go 2 rails and try to go to the middle table. Looks like, can he do it with one left spin? It looks like he's doing. Look how far he went. A few times he's overshot, like a feet. Vincent, 59's hanging in the side.
Yeah, it's a little bit of an angle, but he's going to develop it a little. See what he's got here overhead. Oh,
So he has to be get each other.
I,
Unless he's playing that kicking it.
you know, I like to bank, Bob. I swear on this shot, I think I'm going to do a Z shot up to the badge. I don't think I'm, unless there's enough, if there's enough meat on that rail before the point. I mean, it's not that complicated of a cross side shot. But if he hits anything to do with that point, it's gonna ruin that plan.
You know what else he could be doing?
He's calling it right across. I would play it short.
Before I did that, I would roll right about it.
That's another, listen, that's another great idea too.
You can
Yep.
where both corners become scratch shots, and he's in a scratch.
Yeah,
Oh,
he got away with it.
that came out
That
nice.
came off really soft,
Yeah.
right?
I left him tough. That's I just put 9 over. Maybe do have one good shot. Yeah, you go to force him to shoot the bag. Oh. Well, didn't leave him anything easy. I think I tried the same shot he shot last time. There. I think Jim has to shoot this cross side. I guess it's an even money shot. It might not get any better than that.
Yeah, if it's frozen on the cushion, it's really not that terrible of a shot. But again, I keep going back to the size of these pockets. It's complicated. Well, could he do this each shot back up to the badge? The Brunswick badge. If it's frozen or close to, they do become hard to judge. It's froze.
Get the bag.
Yeah, I think so.
We can leave the cue ball on the short rail.
Just go.
As long as it doesn't hang in the pocket, you leave it on. Jim is jacking up.
Good job.
Shot.
Sometimes you just gotta come with it, right?
I thought that was an even money shot, and he had to take it. Because he hadn't had a chance. 2 or 3 innings in a row, he was stuck.
Mm-hmm.
Joey hit the lights, Bobby grabbed the mic, chicken calling at you from the other side. Shock 3, going live. We're about to enter water, only sharks survive. In 3, 2, 1.
Okay, we're back Hill. I'm sorry. We're back to live action. Thinking we're gonna end up with a hell match. Jimmy Gravel's breaking 5-4.
Chase Malone was looking at this. Okay.
Oh, maybe.
You ice hanging around. Thanks, folks. Right here up to it. This bro, this, what's it, it was things of the thing.
Flash my face and try.
Pretty.
Combo.
I think you gotta think about it at least. Doesn't look like the one goes, so. He does that. Like, ah,
That's tight.
yeah,
Did we see him call anything?
I haven't seen him talk. Get it, if you sure. Safe isn't that tough one. He's waiting to come, but that was tough. We'll see that later. So. Does Jim get a thing across the line? It's pretty shallow. They're in the last back.
Most confidence is up on the banks, right?
Easy if you make it, you're on the next one.
It's heading right up. Yeah.
So I'm seeing it go, who's safe. Boy. Can't tell if we're going to 5, 4.
He made it, by the way, he did not have his tool on.
Go by some big phone?
Oh, he wants middle table.
It's a pass, 6-7.
And he'd like to have the angle where he doesn't have to bang into a rail on the 3 shot. He'd like to just follow it or stop it. He's got good angle. Just where he wants it right there.
That was the 8. That's the only problem I could see out there. Closer to it, gonna leave it plus table. Now we get this a little tricky position. You might just pop into the lane. Might have shot that in the solid box for that 7 that put around.
Tell you what, for whatever reason, that was another one of those shots where he thought about it for a bit. And then he was very sudden when he got, when he went to execute.
But it was the same thing. You think for a minute because they shoot fast.
Yeah, Jim's been doing it a few times also. Sold out to 5.
Looks like it.
5, 6, 7, 8. He's got a good chance to run out here. I mean, it looks like everything's laying tic tac toe.
And 17.
Like you said, yeah. But I'm predicting a nice soft shot. He wants to come up above that 7. So that he has the angle just to slide below the side pocket with the cue ball for the easy 8. Like he's dead straight. He's jacked a little bit. She wouldn't have been bad if he was going the other way down table with the 8 because there's no worry passing the side pocket. It's off the cushion enough.
He's got a pretty easy safe from play. Just roll this. Oh, you go behind you. You know.
This is the one, I promise you, this is the one that we'll be thinking about tonight. If he loses the match, we'll think about this shot, what happened here. He just had on the pillow. No, it wouldn't. It would keep me up.
At 9, he missed me. Second or third. Yeah.
Well, listen, I think about all of them. People count sheep. I heard of those people. Count the stuff I missed that I shouldn't have. Like, it used to be like an endless flock.
Shots at there. Thinking it's taking so long.
Certainly steeper than it was, but hey guys, can you hear all that noise in the background?
Yes. Didn't butcher the shot. Didn't get on the 9.
Yeah. I think Jimmy's got an opportunity here to go into the side pocket.
You mean Don?
Just pocket speed.
You mean Don?
I'm sorry, Don. Yeah, Don. Good.
Well,
Cancel some.
oh, he missed that same one before. This he got away with this one. That one he missed before. We went, yeah. Way.
Jimmy could look at this like this is a free roll. I shouldn't be up here.
No.
Cross it into the corner. He called. Waiting for him to concede.
Yeah.
Nobody's conceding this ball. Really great shot.
5-5. Hit up your best. Joey hit the lights, Bobby grabbed the mic, chicken calling at you from the other side. Shot 3, going live. You're about to enter water, only sharks survive. In 3, 2, 1.
Okay, we're back to live action, and we do have action. It's 5-5. There.
Gonna do.
Don Gartman getting ready to break. Please, if you would like, share, donate if you can. This is Brian the Kickin' Chicken, sitting here with Bobby Hunt. You're watching the Yale Shark Stream, Yale Billiards, Wallingford, Connecticut. Ping pong going pretty much every time.
But the lane perfect right now.
That was a good break. Yeah.
The hardest I see here, the 4 to 5. That's the one I find the real. Like,
I took place an option.
over 2 meters, don't want them to go. That'd be good now, it gets an angle on the 4 to 5.
You go straight to rails out?
I would,
Yeah.
and I would try to come with 1.
Oh, to go, yeah, to go to the 5. Wow. Thinking too much about that position. Guessing, yeah. I could do, that's right, Lonnie. Don got bit by the pocket of doom.
He stretched so far, he couldn't play it. He couldn't go in.
You hear?
Maybe they got 4. Go, or they make sure.
That's tough.
Spinning the people go towards the rail. Nice.
Everything was right about it. Speed, everything.
Well, here it is. It's getting on the 7th, the key here.
Yeah, and I think he could draw right into that rail and the side rail and out. Yeah, he done what he needed to. Well, now he's not to settle for going up table with the 8.
I would bump it.
Very manageable, or you could develop it. Yeah,
I would overcut the 7 a little bit with right hand angle. And let it drift into the 8 ball.
might either. He developed it, lost it a little bit.
It's too hard. Gonna be tough too, isn't it?
But when you're this close, you know, get a good read on it. Nice shot.
Very nice. Those guys hang up.
I did too. I was thinking, oh my God, it's gonna betray him. How many times did we see Ryan Cullen make this shot one night? Yeah. We had like 3 or 4 of them just like this. This one requires every bit of your focus. Yeah, good out.
Just took the lead. It was a nice out. Very nice. 6-5.
You've always been able to find anything you need with a smartphone. Now you can use it to find a game of pool with the Solato app. Anywhere, anytime. You can even host a game, tournament, or lesson, and make money. See where you stack up against all the other players worldwide in the Solato ranking system. Use your ranking to qualify for invitationals, large payout tournaments, and events. The pool table is your arena, your stadium, your court. It's harder than people think, but you don't care. The only way to get to the next level is to play more. The more you play, the more you win. Solato is the world's premier pool community.
Let's see, we got the Gartman cam. Yeah, how it looked from his perspective. Wait for somebody, huh? I see a stick over here. Somebody's getting ready to shoot, maybe. All right, if you could, guys, like, share, donate if you can. He's got that wing ball every end.
Keeps running two on that. So far. That good guys. That,
Camera, this particular camera is noticeably so sharp.
yeah, a better picture than I.
Pretty interesting corner.
Yeah, it does. I didn't just find out he did play in the center. Shoot or duck. Uh, hard down.
Have to make another amazing cut, right?
That shot, if you hit it easier, he wouldn't have bumped in that ball. So like that.
Yeah, this is tough here.
Well, the one thing is good. If he makes it, he should have a shot on it. But comes off that 7, and you're kind of guessing where it's going to go. I think you could play safe too behind the 7, I guess. This.
How about
Oh, what
that?
a nice shot.
How about that? It's got the 3.
Oh, can't get that.
No? We'll figure it out in a second here. I think he does.
If he did, he's really lucky.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about how do you get to 6?
If he can roll the 3 in it, can he just roll it in and hold it for 6?
Boy, the
If
big 9 ball. I don't know.
I don't think he can get that. He can get it.
Well, it was good speed.
Yeah, it's a tough little cut shot. He does, if he chooses to shoot it, don't worry about bumping into that 9 and scratching. That's a tough shot. But oh, wait a minute, I think he's straight in, isn't he? He is. I think he just stopped at 10. Hard to tell straight or not.
The overhead view, does it show he's got a little angle that dips down towards the 6, it looks like to me. So I think he could play it, go forward, and just let it naturally head toward the 8. I put a stop on it, and that would have worked too. He made the ball.
But he hit so hard. You know, didn't have
Decreasing your accuracy certainly every time you hit him that hard. Half a tree top with a pretty tough ball to cut. He may just look to play safe here. We haven't been seeing a whole bunch of safeties, have we?
Yeah, I don't see any good offensive. I'd be playing safe off the right side of the.
Pocket. Roll right down to the,
Yeah,
honestly, you could roll right down to the bottom, short rail.
I think it's laying pretty good for that.
But if you want to stop short, you could, just roll down to the first diamond below the side pocket. But if I'm shooting, I think I like to get right on the bottom rail. Then you can enjoy 3 straight in shots in a row. 7, 8, 9.
He's looking and cutting it. Section. I would want that.
No, it's not gonna, it's gonna complicate your
Oh.
position on the 7. Just roll down to the bottom rail.
Soft.
He's going soft. Oh. More than one way to skin a cat, but he just put the percentages a little bit harder on
Yeah.
himself.
Getting good on that 7.
You just have to hit an extra rail. What happened?
Up.
I don't think he wanted that steepness at all.
Hey, that top of that shit. He didn't waste any time. Cut it right now.
Further away. We saw him drill this ball a few racks ago. Shot very similar.
I think I'd be going forward.
If he's got angle, yeah, why
I
not?
think he's drawing it out. That opened good. Probably.
Oh no, Don. He's debating. Now he's decided he's gonna make him shoot. Jim says, but I'm a lefty. This is a lot easier left-handed.
It is pretty easy.
Gifts with a bow on it. Jimmy dodged the bullet there.
Yeah.
Back to live action. We're gonna take a look from the at the Jim Gravel cam. See how it looks from his perspective.
Like the way he held the cue ball.
Yeah, he squatted it nice, but he only went half speed.
Nothing went in.
Nothing went in.
Right side of the one to try to dribble up the top of the table. He's aiming at the bank. I think that's not a shot. Assuming if you make it, you never had a chance of getting on it.
Right.
Why this? You might have got lucky.
Yeah, there's no future in it, so I go.
Very likely will play. Can you carry off the one to make
I was
it?
just thinking a Karen would be a good thing.
I think it looks tough on my monitor. It goes, but it's tough.
It's a little tougher, yeah, because you have to actually cut the two a little bit.
Like the one goes. Okay. That'd be hitting it hard trying to get the long rail over that. Yeah, that looks. Oh, he hit too hard. Well, he might still.
Not too bad.
Yeah, but it'd been much easier if he was near the rail.
Does he go around these balls, Bob, or can he put a little check on it?
He wanted to
Straight
go
down?
around, and now he has to force to go forward.
Yeah,
If you go over the other side, it's laying perfect to go around him.
that's what happens again. You
The other way would be.
put yourself in a little uncomfortable spot and you try to you compensate.
I think I'd be just rolling it to him. I think. I don't see a reason.
If it cuts, make it. You can go right into the three. That would have been a bad decision. Though. Meanwhile,
No idea what.
he
he
played a
make
pretty good fade.
Rail first.
I think he can hit it, yeah.
Like scratch stuff, but he come out pretty good. Wait a minute. Well,
Yeah, that's a tough shot to make.
he made this a couple nights ago when he ran out, remember? Yeah, it started with a shot like that. And you're our favorite commentator, Andy. Just make this. I wouldn't try to do much more. He didn't try it. And now he's got to force him to get back out. Very nice. Some Jimmy jumping up on Kumish.
Tom did it a little bit too, but not as much as Jimmy.
Jimmy just take a 6-week break to Florida. Maybe a little rusty. But he's still shooting. Can draw this a little bit.
They're getting a little sloppy.
Wait. No, it's tough. Shots tough, position's tough. I think you have to go for it. That's aside though. Oh, thought he made the ball. Oh no.
See how far you can get.
Shoot it this way. A little bit more angle.
Yeah, that's nothing stopping him from getting out here.
He's having a little trouble in the side lip over the pocket. See how
He's doing something strange when he's letting go, when he's coming through the cue ball. There was like a very big exaggerated motion he did when he went through the ball.
well, I assume he's shooting the 6 past the 8. Or is he cutting it in the other corner? Can't tell.
I think he's going past the 8. What do I know?
I'm sure left the 8 out.
About a minute ago. Looks like it goes, right? Worried about the 9 ball getting in the way of the 7. Pretty straight on this. Is he kicking?
I think he's kicking.
He sold out the
It
side.
sure looks like he had the whole pocket.
I mean, it did, yeah.
Like it. Apparently not. When they kicked at it. We done bump into 7 right now.
Yeah, I was just go and hit that bottom rail and come up.
Yeah, but I think that gotta be careful of this. I don't think it goes behind the 6, does it? I think they're playing. He should thin the 6, the 6 on the bottom rail, and Cuba will come out of 7. They have to be getting out. Shot if he shoots the combination, he makes it.
He was trying to slide under.
Yeah, but lift him tough.
Oh, he left him real tough.
Jack up and good to have an open
The
pocket.
combo's not going, probably. He's jacked up. It's rough. I'd be focusing all my energy on getting that cue ball behind the 7
Yeah, I'd be trying to go 6 on the back. On rails.
inside.
I think that's what he's. I like what he did, but he
He's
didn't.
leaving that side pocket again.
Oh, boy.
Jimmy, this is opportunity knocking right here.
He's not, he didn't let it come in.
Nicely done. Don't let that cue ball go anywhere near the 9 ball.
Finish the house out.
Come center table-ish. Don't go anywhere near that 9 ball.
He's teasing it.
And well, he's in pretty good shape here.
Could be. Take a look. Shoot. Give us a chance to go ahead 7-6.
Amazing.
Yeah. Get a little open it. Little hit that lace there.
Everybody, you're getting your money's worth tonight, that's for sure. Hey, Kevin, no, we're at the Yale Billiards, Wallingford, Connecticut. You're watching the Yale Shark Stream. This is Brian, the Kickin' Chicken. I'm sitting here with Bobby Hunt. Want to thank our feature sponsors, Viking Q's, Simonis Cloth, Aramith Products, and Andy Gow. All of our many wonderful local sponsors, and of course, all the viewers. Without you guys, nothing would be possible.
Well, where'd Jim go?
Man, it took a break. If we could track him down.
There he is. Hit him hard. Get wait a minute. And get rewarded. But he left a tough shot. So he might not get penalized either. Shot. Very nice. Hello, Chucky. Wait a minute.
Real tricky now.
Real tricky now.
He's got a jump. No, he's got a full size cue.
I think that's his jump cue, isn't it?
Is it? Long. I guess it is. He's got it all assembled. It's a break jump is what it is.
And he has another break cue. Wait, wait. Oh, boy. Can't get a good feel of this.
Nice shot. Thanks for joining us, Kevin. Appreciate your coming on to watch.
Kevin from
Alton, Mass. Have any dealings up in Malden?
Oh yeah, all around Boston. Salem was a big town back in the day. There's always something going on
Where?
around Salem.
Salem.
I
Okay.
think Malden's pretty close, but I think it's Route 128 going around the city. Almost every town had a pool, and everyone. Push a shot. Because he got 28, you know, a lot of people getting on that.
He's going forward. He's going to go into the both rails.
I think he's good. Butcher it. Shot the ball aside. He let it bounce out that far.
It's tough in our sport.
Yeah.
Get out of line, man. It takes work to get back in line.
Nice shot.
God,
Hard. Nice shot.
he might get a little bounce off this rail here. Not terrible at all.
Hit it pretty firm if he wants to get out for the 8.
We give a delayed boom on that. That was nice. On your boom.
See? I don't know. Ball.
Boom want to come off. Oh, no, are you kidding me? I'm missing this nice run out.
Nice shot.
Oh, he got it. He went right off the point. Sent him right
can't
back
come with
between
the-
the counters.
That clear button from before.
Well, take a deep breath and look at that skinny side pocket. All right, choice, I think.
Don just tied it at 7-7. Problem with that shot, Brian, if he doesn't make it, he loses.
Listen, we've had this
If he plays for
conversation
his
a lot.
side, that side you can miss and still you're in the realm.
Still end up with another breath of air.
Yeah.
Yeah. Phillips. Stocking cap. Well, here we are. We made it to May. We're gonna have nice weather hopefully coming up. Is it May Day? Is today May 1st or 2nd? Third already. Wow. In 2 more days, we have Cinco de Mayo. You go to your Mexican restaurant. We'll have some specials for you.
I don't drink, so
Forget drinking.
unless they give, I think they're gonna give us a discount.
They just have some nice stuff. Like some of them get the chili rellenos.
It'd be just as good when there's no one there on Monday.
Not like a grousing old timer.
I am.
Oh, right on the side pocket.
I am a grousey old.
All the kids will get off your lawn.
I don't do that part. I do get frustrated when I see what's going on in the world, country is all falling apart. Glad I'm old.
There's no question. There's some oddities going on in the world right now, for sure.
It's a long time to pull the trigger. Andy, the only action we're trying to get going here, if you're gonna stay awake till this is over. Right now, the line has you not making it. He did a low left and draw it out of the corner, I think. It doesn't look like he's drawn it. Yeah, he did.
He did.
Good shot.
Nicely done.
He didn't get the cue stick down as well as I expected.
He was
Because this
struggling a little bit with his left boot there. He was uncomfortable, but he's sitting pretty good here.
gotta get out past the, at least the middle of the table. Can't go too far in this one. They'll have a problem.
He can go in and out of that gate there.
That's what I meant by couldn't go too far. Anything short, he was fine. Now he's gonna come with a really good shot.
He may have a little tiny bit of angle to just draw back
Might have,
almost to where his tip is. He wasn't pointing, he was just holding it there.
but I think that he's playing for the short side of the 5 ball.
Eight changed the plan.
What's he gonna do? 5 by the 8. What are you looking at? He can go inside without hitting that 8. He can get over on the 6. If he hits the 8, then he's gonna have to really hope to get out.
Yeah.
This one. Is Jim Viking? Is that a Viking?
Pardon?
Jim's Q a Viking?
No, it's a Mally.
That's what you told me.
They've been playing with us for quite a long time.
Looks like he's gonna be finished. Looks brand new. Takes care of it.
I think those guys. Take this off.
Surprised if he tries to. Well, he's got a fairly easy safe if he wants to shoot it. Not have to try to do anything at all. Just stick it behind that 8.
Yep, that looks pretty complicated.
Yeah, but he didn't
Left some
stick it.
space.
He let it go forward. Jason Long was playing up there for a while. I think he left. I haven't seen his legs in a few minutes.
Yeah.
That's the kick it. Like 3 rail in this kick. I think the 8-ball's got him blocked.
Tough to get. Yeah, it's tough to get there. Yeah.
For 3 rails is not tough. I don't know if he was trying to 3 or 2.
It looked like he was trying to 3 from behind it.
Yeah, but he hit the rail right here.
Ball in hand. He's got to be out now.
And he just doesn't want to stop on the rail.
It looks like you could stop it. Well, it is kind of leaning toward the rail a little.
Oh, good job.
He found it out nicely.
Very nice. Well, I assume he'll be the first one to the hill. But he has probably shot a couple times already. All right. We got somebody on the hill.
Not on video. We're not
I
on.
just turned it off.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
We're not getting the sign anymore.
There's a lot of it. Only a couple racks left here.
Who's gonna? Hey guys, we're back. Sorry about that.
Oh, it's 7-8.
Yeah,
What
we're
about it?
winning coming down the home stretch.
After the match.
Yeah.
Good move right there. Nice body. I love that body English he put on. He was trying to get it to avoid that six. He thought it might scratch off the six. Yeah,
I liked what he chose, but I would not at that speed.
yeah, because he loses the separation. Brings it all the way back to the same end of the table.
It's a little tough to get on this.
If he can get up that way, then it looks like the 4-7 might. I'm sorry, looking at the purple portion, it's actually a pink 4. Yeah, it is a little tough to get to that ball.
Really careful. Do that.
Yeah, well, he's getting Jimmy Gravel a way to get to the north.
He should have shot that shot. We're gonna try.
Again, if he needs to play safe on the 4 shot, right? I think Jimmy's gonna end up near the 6 ball.
They get behind it.
Yeah, he's coming in hot though. Very nice.
But couldn't make that much better. Nice shot, Jim.
On that. Okay. Wow.
Yeah. Ricky getting on the floor. Gotta go 3 rails to get on the floor. Right there side. But finally. But he could come with a good shot here. Everything will work fine.
Yeah, and if he glances off the 7, that might help him actually. Or may not hurt him. Doesn't have to help, may not hurt him. If he didn't glance off, he just make the balls. Jimmy's got a side shot here. The middle may be a corner shot. It's
Yeah.
definitely 46-yard line. I don't know.
From this monitor, I like it in the corner. Ugh, ugly both ways.
It hit the Patrick quickstand and slows right down. Nice shot. Great position.
Shots.
Great to touch this thing. Go off. Not great.
Especially this one. Makes it a lot tougher. It's it.
Great shot. Should have to come with another one. Like, what do I have to do to get a simple shot?
Looks like I would cut it normally in that pocket.
I think so.
A huge side pocket.
I mean, he may decide he wants to play safe here. You know, he's calling it.
You know, Brian, I don't even see a good safe.
Yeah, I mean, you could put it down in between the counters and the general area. I think you got to go down swinging here. Just go. Nice shot, Jim.
Well, we're hill.
Well, what else you expect?
Is he taking a break?
Don't do that to us. We need to take a break. That's a great shot. Hill, everybody.
Very nice.
Joey hit the lights, Bobby grabbed the mic, chicken calling at you from the other side. Shock 3, going live. We're about to enter water, only shock survive. In 3, 2, 1.
All right, we're back to live action. This is the final round. Been a great match, and we've got Jim Gravel.
And the best break he hit the whole
He
match.
finally hit the ball.
He hit him hard. He's not getting rewarded.
Yeah, he is. No, he's not. No, he's not.
I would think he's gonna hit the right side of the one, try to put the cue ball
Up under that too.
Normally I would go off the one and leave him long. With that 9 ball there, I'd be afraid to go anywhere near it.
You take a free roll at the 9, on the 9 right there by the trunk.
I never want.
Boy, I'll tell you, if you can get your first shot, look how runnable this rack looks. Great. Yeah, it was. He finally got a hold of it. You thinking about this 9?
I think so,
Now he's on the,
because I thought he was leaning
he's on the safety you just suggested.
I think he went for a 9. What else would he is that hard? Hey, you may as well do it too here.
Well, I mean, looks like you gotta repay the favor. I think I would use the 9 ball, not the 1 ball, not the cue ball. Can I tell you, they both look like they'll work.
Yeah. Oh. Each out? It's a Muslim. Looks tough on that one.
Mhm.
Thank you, Andy.
Thank you very much, Andy.
Let's see this run out. 1, 2. That looks tough. 5 to the 6.
Yeah, what looks tough to me right now is, well, yeah, the 5 to the 6 is about it.
Guess he had a.
I knew you were gonna say that. You're gonna say you had bad position, the ball in hand. Pretty mean spirited for for an old grouser.
Yeah. I am getting grouchy as I age. I have less patience with things. What's he gonna try to do here? No,
Lit them all up.
try to frame it in the pocket.
Well, he sold out the 3-ball combo.
Yeah. I'd make an even bet you can't hit all 3 balls in this combo.
It'd be pretty tough, probably.
Wouldn't have to make it.
Looks like he's a little cramped with the 7.
If you could make the 8 ball move, I pay off.
Does it go?
I think so. I think he can go forward too to get on the next one.
Yeah, you just got to make that 7. Is that not the 7? What is that? 4.
4.
Got to make the 4-ball get on.
The thing is, if there's a tiny angle on the one, you just hit it with topspin, it'll go around that pink zone.
Yeah.
You don't hit it that hard either.
It almost looks like he's concerned that it's up against the point.
Change it up.
You can't compress that point if you hit it with some speed. Okay. 2, 4.
That's gonna be a little tricky.
Now you got the 5-8 to
5, 8,
contend
you
with.
gotta throw both balls. Maybe. Get that up by this one. Get everything a little bit tougher. Down. 5 then.
Yeah, you're gonna lose it. It's gonna go straight across to the other rail. This is supposed to be it. I want to give a big thank you to our featured sponsors, Viking Q's.
67 might be a problem.
Yeah,
Going bales.
Viking Q's. Simonis Cloth, Aramith Products, and Andy Gow. Thank you all very much for making this happen. Thanks to all the local sponsors. By the Kick and Chicken, I'm sitting here with Bobby Hunt. Thanks for tuning in to the Shark Stream. We'll go. Nice, good.
Well, here's the key.
Wow. I'm gonna hit this just for academics. Watch his body. Watch his elbow. Did I hit the replay? Oh, the replay don't work. Yeah, it stayed. I hit it 3 times. Oh. Looked to me like his elbow went up. Give the table.
Big shot.
Really great job.
Whoops, hell yeah, coming in the next shot.
You almost play a high center ball, right? Just go.
Well, I shoot high, but I have a little bit of left on. So it comes across the middle. Straight. Well, so, yeah.
Yeah, because the tangent's sending the cue ball a little further left. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
boy. He jumped up on that shot. Oh. He jumped right up, but he hit it.
Have a lot of jumping, guys. Yeah, good position. Could be it.
Oops.
Guys, thanks for tuning in. This is Brian the Kick and Chicken, along with Bobby Hunt. And I think we're out of here. Yes, we are. Good win, Don.
All right, good match done.
Pay him his ball. All set. Good night, guys.